just to fucking come into those chat messages is a bit wild. I wasn't expecting that there, but I thought the Moby Cock sequel, Moby Vagina, the frequel, fucking Moby-Dick. I don't know. Like what the fuck have I come into? Seriously. Goddamn, that is a strong batch. Holy fuck. Whale poof. Also, I've barely put any milk in this. This is or water in this. This is with pure coffee. I'm being required or summoned to go watch a movie tonight at 9 o'clock tonight. A movie called Weapons, which is like same person done Barbarian, and I really enjoyed Barbarian, so I'm going to be very much all over that tonight. So we're only going to have potentially maybe like a 3-hour stream, 3.5-hour stream. I know that's not ideal, but it's all I've got in me because I have to do this chat. So yeah, I hope everyone's been having a good week so far. I hope it's all Friday now. We're all getting ready for our weekend, so that's always fun as well. I hope everyone's just content and looking after themselves. We are going to jump into Metal Gear Solid here in a wee minute here. I have tried to make sure that we're going to limit the amount of side missions we do. Like I off screen, when I had a little bit time separated from my normal schedule, I was able to just do a little few side missions here and there to kind of just maybe clear off and give them tick boxes, so that we're not like prioritizing side missions unless we have to, unless they're like priority side missions. So we're going to be doing that today. We're going to try and get a few like main missions done. But yeah, I also want to thank the folks who followed my other me on other platforms, such as the Meta platform, that is Instagram, and YouTube and TikTok and all that good stuff last few days. It's been fantastic. You've been absolute sweethearts. Yeah. But yeah, whoever's been, what is that quote? That's all I have in me. Holy shit. These fucking quotes are wild. We'll jump over to the game though, because like again, we have such limited time today that I really don't want to fuck around too much. Even though I love fucking around, I really need to what? Oh, I got an award. What the fuck did I get a reward for? That's a lot of deaths. Nice. Thank God I got staff to keep them filled up. Holy shit, my combat unit. Okay, I need to staff management that for a second. I cycle people in, please. We are like literally sitting here with a waiting room full of people that could potentially go in there. Holy fuck. It's like, oh, it's like some of our units are not properly stocked up. Motherfucker, I got 244 people like in the waiting room. What the fuck do you mean you don't have like the fucking Jesus? Fucking stupid. Alright, we'll try and get another way. Oh, we've got actually another GMP one going at the minute. Is there any fucking like slow fucking burns? Anti-ballistic missiles? That sounds pretty good. What's that? Liquid what? Liquid carbon missile? These missiles are great. Why do we need them though? Fuck it, I want missiles. Send my boys over, I guess. What? Can I finish that with Motor-based coins? Shit, son. I can, but I only got 160. I'm not going to spend them on that. I don't know what the fuck they're for. So yeah, so as you can see here, while there is side ups I could do, they're not necessarily unticked, where I've been trying to make sure I'm making sure they're unticked. So we're going to be focusing purely, where possible, on the main missions today. We got apparently a botanist and a metamaterial specialist to grab by over here today as well. So we're going to be all over that. I feel like the best place to potentially start will be over here, because I want to maybe move downward and collect people along the way. But yeah, I hope everyone's just been having a good day so far and looking forward to your weekends though. I feel like I didn't even realize I was going to have a busy day today, and then I just got the text literally like 5 seconds before I started the stream. It's like, yo, come up to mine. We're watching this movie. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm doing that then at 9 o'clock. This is, I guess, one of those days. Which then I don't know if that means I'll be out tomorrow night. I don't know, because the reality is that like I usually see him. I usually see John Bacon on a Saturday night, not a Friday night. The movie is called Weapons. It's by the same folks that made Barbarian, and I fucking loved Barbarian because Barbarian was so weird. Like, Barbarian was so, like, odd, and I enjoyed it thoroughly because of how odd it was. Oh, I'm gonna rescue our man. I'm gonna rescue our men. I love rescuing men. Forcibly, if needed to be. But yeah, so we're gonna be watching Barbarian. No, not gonna watch Barbarian. Sorry, we're gonna watch the movie from the same maker as Barbarian. My head's away. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing tonight. Which I'm looking forward to. I've never fucking heard of this movie before. That's fine. The weapon I'm watching is called Weapons. The weapon I'm watching, the movie I'm watching is called Weapons. You can tell that I can't think straight right now, chat. But right now, there's probably animals on the Serengeti here who are looking to fucking potentially grab me if I'm not careful. Fucking D-Dog better keep me right. Double J. But yeah, no, I've had quite a outpouring of support, love, and fucking comments from folks. What the fuck? What do you mean, my guy? You didn't see shit. I'm finding him before these boys find him. What's this? But yeah, so like I've had a lot of like support from folks all across the platform. So I was trying to say I was very, very thankful for. Not every day do I see a lot of support when I'm saying fuck Nintendo, but I guess fuck Nintendo. They've pissed me off thoroughly with their current actions, and I'm not keen on that. The way they're transgressing and the fucking shit they're doing is genuine bullshit. Like, I am not even remotely a happy mood about the mentality of what Nintendo's dealing with now. Don't you worry, bub. I got you. You won't be having to worry. That lad is not going to find you. In fact, the extraction team are trying to find you. I'm going to get... Hahaha, bitch. Spit it out before you pass out. Guy's going to get a raise because he's giving me all that intel. What a guy. But yeah, no, like the stuff Nintendo's doing right now has got me like really angry. So for context, people don't know, Nintendo's like entered a fucking into litigation with the creators of Palworld last year, and a lot of basically their legal basis for their lawsuit is filed around the idea of an invalid sort of use of their patented systems. Problem is that they fucking I can't even say the word correctly. But hey, Milo, be cute, well, sometimes you're looking well. They patented those fucking systems while the lawsuit was happening, meaning that they did not have solid legal grounds to be suing off of before they actually then went ahead and like drafted the patents. And That seems to me like an incredible miscarriage of legality, because like, how the fuck you gonna sue someone on the basis of something when you legally don't even own the thing? Now that alone sets a dangerous precedent in my mind, because I don't like the concept that people can just retroactively apply patents against things that they want to try and sue over, because that to me seems like a breach of like essentially the ebb and flow of how lawsuits should work. But I also don't agree with the concept that patents should not be put against legal works. That's like a painter saying, I have put a patent on all canvases that display outdoor photography. Like if Bob Ross went, you know what, vistas, they're mine. No one else is allowed to do that shit inside the painting world. Only I can do still life vistas. That's like him doing that there. And fucking Nintendo's entering like, oh yeah, motherfucker, you know what? No one's allowed to fucking do anything relating to like fucking spawning creatures and fucking like fighting creatures with your own creatures. Like, bullshit like that there are fundamental game systems that, like, technically have existed before fucking Nintendo's Pokemon, because in Final Fantasy that came out in the fucking 80s, you could summon gods and summon creatures that were called summons to fucking fight other creatures. So, like, fuck Nintendo right now. Like, I ain't not fucking happy with them. They're fucking stupid. I feel a little ripped off, but I'm okay. I saw Mila. I'm sorry. They should have fucking properly informed you what the picture was before fucking agreeing to the purchase. Like, I get to say they might not have been able to have said a picture in stock, but then they should have willingly informed you of said lack of picture to allow you for then to consider a different picture or to then consider a refund. It's fucking bullshit, and I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Right, I'm suing you for the name ItsPVG due to copyright name. Let me just copyright and trademark it first. I know, right? Although I could potentially, like, you know, completely challenge your copyright on that there, because I could show you legal use of the name prior to the actual copyright. But yeah, there's the copyright law and trademark law is all fucking wild. Like, it's wild in general, but like, I'm just very, very upset by the concept that Nintendo took it upon themselves to go, yeah, the copyrighted idea, or sorry, the trademarked idea, the patent that we filed, this is the thing we've been suing over. We didn't have it before, but we have it now. And it's like, no. Fuck you, that's not how that works. That's not how that should work. And like the US Legal Foundation, the US Legal Patent Office has fucking failed miserably here, because the US Patent Office has allowed this so far. I hope it's challenged and stricken down, because that should never, ever have passed into patents law and patent statusship as a legal fucking basis of the case is being used for it prior to the actual fucking patent being pushed on it. Fucking stupid. Oh, fuck's easy Windows. Okay. Fuck you mean? Okay. So I'm gonna have to fucking get a pickup here. Like, I wouldn't mind, but it's 55 quid. You kind of want to show that you've got what you paid for. Yeah, exactly. Like, even if it was only 5 quid, you would still be entitled to the product you validly attempted to purchase. Like, that's, to me, that's still is still in the void of bullshit there, Mila. It's not so much a scam, it's more of just bad practices, Blue. For concept, he requested a signed autograph of Jake the Snake Roberts, a very specific image of Jake the Snake. But they said that it might not be available due to limited availability, which is fair. But the problem is that they did not then do a follow-up with him to say that the one that he requested was still not available, to give him the choice to have a different one or to get a refund. So they just opted in to choose one and not actually make additional contact to ensure that the item would have been a suitable substitute. No, he needs to go into the fucking chopper. Why did the fucking prompt go away when I was trying to push it? There we go. And me in with it. Not a problem, Kaz. But yeah, it's kind of bullshit. Like, it's not like a direct one-to-one scam. It's more of a negligence when it comes to... It's more of a negligence to provide the requested item. S rank chat, look at that. Just starting with a big fat S rank right up my face. Bah, blart S. Just blarted S all over that enemy combat unit. Just like, here, you see a combat unit, time to blart S all over them. Gonna blart all over the enemies. The next one too. But like, it's one of those things where it's not a bad looking Jake the Snake picture, but like, it's a cool signed picture, and it's Jake the fucking Snake, but it's not what he wanted, you know? So I have nothing but deep sympathy for him, because like, when you ask for one thing and get something different, that sucks. That really sucks. Eliminate the 6 rebel Mabel leaders, Mabel leaders, taken prisoner by the ruling Buta tribe to ensure they cannot talk. Okay. And then we got one for missile guidance specialist. We got one here for the commander of the PF, known as Major, has been spreading the rumor about selling nuclear weapons. Tail his subordinate and then eliminate the Major. Okay. We got 2 interesting missions here. Did they give us any more additional side hustles? They give us 2 side hustles here. No, those are the missions. Holy shit. Okay. Let me check the side hustles. Any side jank? No side jank. They're available. They give us an additional few bits of side jank in Afghanistan, but I'm going to prioritize them either another day or off stream, because I want to try and hit the missions hard today. So we're going to do Blood Runs Deep, and that's going to require us to do some shit. B and DD looking absolutely strapping right there. It's a cool picture, and it's Jake the Snake. I'd be grateful if he spat on it, but the purple pig picture is gorgeous. Yeah, you wanted the pretty picture. You wanted the picture that accentuated him as an individual rather than the in-ring one. You wanted the good mood lighting and all that stuff. Which fucking valid, you know? Right, so I have to hit up 2 places here and take them out. That has a target gunship, which is not ideal, but okay. That's fine though, we'll make the best of it because we've got a rocket launcher. I come equipped with big girthy explotatates. But we've got to make sure that we take out a few individuals here. I'm gonna see if I can find someone that'll print it on card. Yeah, that should be doable by, if you have like a local printers, like a local like there should be like a local, usually every town has like a local printer. They should be able to do that there. Like it's a process that I've seen done before, because I can put the signature thing on another picture. Yeah. I use a VI to identify them, which is wild because technically, surely the dog could do that. What the dog did? The good thing is, though, what they don't realize is that I plan on stealing everyone. And when you plan on stealing everyone, technically, you don't have a wrong target at that point. You need to go sleepy sleep, Mr. Man in the tower. Okay. Why did everyone... Nah. That was on sight, chat. That was on his face. Even the laser pointed it onto his face. I'm calling it all of the bullshit. Just saying. Again, it's going through them. What the fuck? There we go. It's low-key making me hesitant to get the Sting signature. I don't blame you, because, like, once you've been kind of wronged once, you're less likely to do it again. And I completely fucking understand and find it to be incredibly valid in a response. Okay, maybe I can hit him on the legs, because... There we go. Like, I wouldn't want to be fucking fucked over like that again. If I've been fucked over once. Simple as that, you know? Now that I got the laser sight, it actually kind of makes things a lot easier to try and coordinate these shots when it comes to, like, not looking down the sight. I will say. Also, for my own purposes, I am not going to let these lads fester. I'm going to learn from what I did last night, and I'm going to take them out of here and get them fully just removed from the battle Fatatate. But it's Sting, and I don't know how else to order a print from him. Yeah, I get that. Like, short of just going to literally the event, it's like, what the fuck do you do, right? Like, I get that frustration and that, like, sense of, like... That sense of, not confusion, but, like, hesitance about not knowing what the right direction is. See, look at that. Now that I got the laser sight, it's like, pop, pop, pop. Just on the ground in the wet. It's probably smart to be on the ground in the wet because I can hear the fucking attack helicopter coming above me. He's a far distance away, actually, so we're okay in that sense. Although we've kind of passed a few gentlemen, and I'd probably want to take care of them. Oh. Fuck, I am in that danger zone where I don't have suppressor again. So I'm going to need to get suppressored up. Thankfully, I popped M2 before that happened. So I can wait for that to kind of, you know, do its thing and go over and take care of these two gentlemen, potentially. I can get them out of the battlefield. Secondary ammo, but not a suppressor. Wild. Okay. Oh, I so cannot wait for me to get the most updated version of the Woo pistol, and I just never will have to worry about that shit again. Like, suppressor, don't know her. Only thing I have to worry about is ammo, and even then, like, ammo is, like, never the genuine issue I have going in. It's always a lack of, like, suppressor ammo. Where the fuck did I put the... I forgot I didn't have a suppressor. Can I steal him? It's not really worth stealing, is he? Interesting fact, Hulk Hogan never wrestled Rick Rude. Did he not? I could have swore he did. Like, I thought he would have done AWA or something, but that's wild. I didn't know he'd never wrestled Rick Rude. I wonder if Rick Rude just knew better. I wonder if Rick Rude was just like, I ain't touching him. I know what he's like. I know what he's about. It ain't for me. So I guess this one boy died. Time to go get the rest. Oh shit, that's a tank. That's just a straight up tank. I don't often see those things roaming around the land unless there's like a mission to take them out. The fact that they just had like a armored vehicle like that there just chilling doesn't put a lot of confidence in me into the area which I'm going into. Like, I know there's also an enemy gunner or a helicopter kind of in the area as well, but like, Jesus. Is he technically in the area? No. All right, what we got here? There's a bunch of stuff there, though, I do want. Well, maybe not an ideal set of candidates for, like, capture. Definitely an ideal amount of... I don't even know if I got them. Definitely an ideal amount of just raw materials I would like. So I'm going to focus on that as the key thing down here. He's going to run over there, and then he's going to go down, and then he's going to go down. I do have an upgraded version of the Wii pistol from yesterday, so like my darts that I don't necessarily get headshots on are doing a faster job in their like that's probably doesn't matter. I still need to get him. They're doing a faster job in their I was gonna say intoxication, that's not the phrase. In their, why can't I figure the word? Neutralizing. Fuck me, that was a, my brain was just not for the words there. Not an ideal amount of medals here, but I'll take them. Think of the helicopters overhead. Just be careful here. Also, right at it again and back down to half suppressor. Again, it's the suppressor that goes first. I still have like 22 shots in the gun, but it's the suppressor that's kind of fucking with me here. So I'm probably going to just... I know the more supply drops I order in, I actually get like a lesser rank. I don't care. I just want to get my goods and get out of here. And like, it'll be easier. Like, I wouldn't be calling in as many when I get the new version of the Wii. How far am I away from the new one? If I was to... Okay, so it's like the Intel team and the R&D team need to go up substantially. And I need the noise suppression specialist, but other than that, I'm doing pretty well. Fuck, that's a tank. Is he going to stop and get out of the tank? No? Fucking is. Let's just get right out of the field of our operating failure, though. I love that the dog was just crunching against the tank, stopping it from, like, moving as fast. That's D-Dog being a real help. It's like, it's okay. It's okay, lad. I will stop and just let myself crunch in this tank tread. It won't hurt me, and then you can steal the tank. And I'm just like, alright. That's wild behavior, but let's do it. Am I in the... Okay, yeah. And jump. He's worth taking for the... I want to say the Intel team, so... Congratulations, my guy. You have joined the team. And you'll get all the benefits of being part of an actual army. They'll, like, not treat you like shit. I guess. That door is straight up open. It's not okay. I just did. Nah, don't look at me like that. You know fine rightly. If I heard someone ping like that there, I'd be shitting myself. No word of a lie. I'd be like, someone's trying to murder me at a distance. Let me get the fuck out of here. I mean, come on over. Come on over and find out what's up. Like, you're curious. Come on. There we go. While I can't necessarily get an easy ping on them with the gun, I can get him in a CQC hold. Give him a little choke out, you know what I'm saying? But I can't hit him in the legs, though. The legs are not protected, so he'll go down in a little second here, so that's actually pretty good. Come on. There we go. I'll grab him in a moment. Give me all those materials while you're at it. Also, the enemies have started to put up, like, decoys now. Like, they realize what type of, like, an absolute Hallion I am. And have went, fuck it, decoys. Decoys everywhere. I don't know if that's also down to me having access to the quiet now. That they're kind of like, we might need decoys to try and, like, divert fire from her to the decoys in an area, but, like, I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. I don't use her. So right now I'm going for like leg armor and shit. Why are they all scrambling? No, why are you all scrambling though? Like they look agitated. Why did they suddenly get really agitated? They don't even know I'm here yet. You know what I mean? Alright. That's them boys down, which means it gives me an opportunity to start stealing again. Oh my boy, here I go stealing again. Do I have good line of sight on that individual? Like I do kind of have access to his legs, so I can always pop a leg out there, and then sure enough, pop his leg, and then sure enough, wait till I get some exposure, and then pop his leg. But if he stands still, yeah, you boy. Can we get some? Can we get some sleepy time sneezes? What are we looking at here? Did I get any of them? Like, it was a far distance now, so there is margin for missing and errors. Got one. Not the one I thought I would have got, though. Try him again. He's going to go over. I might be able to get him a little bit more succinctly. Oh, but he's fucking coming right over here as well. Son of a bitch. Okay, cool. Got all three of them. Took a little bit of a workaround there, but we got him. Going to just be sensible about it. Get another delicious little... Can I not get any data on him? There we go. They're lying down together. Hers. Look at those little sluts sleeping together on the slutty ground. Oh, I didn't even realize I got this guy behind me still. Here, you can go up into this guy. I know you're angry, but don't worry, they're coming with us. What's this? You're skybound? Lovely, that's what I'd love to see. Okay, now they want me to go into the mine, I think. I'm going to scope around first before I consider the mine. Just because I think there might be more things to see and more things to grab rather than just go directly to the objective. Like, anything in here? Any materials in here? Or, like, nope. Ground. Is there anything in here? Materials, blueprints, fucking communication relays. That will alert people now, but will help me long term. Look at that wee mini Harlan Wolf right there. If you know, you know. Right, you're coming right over here, my guy. Oh man, I missed you twice. Oh no, I didn't miss you twice. I missed you once. Oh. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna extract him. Oh, also there's fucking materials over there. God damn. Love the materials. Can't get enough of them. Honestly, I think I play this game just purely for the larceny of it all. I don't think for a second I'm like enamored as much with like the story as I am the larceny. Like if I could Fulton extract things in real life, nothing would be fucking left. If it wasn't nailed down, I'd be sending it into the fucking sky. It'd be just that simple. That's just that would just be the reality of it. It's like, what's John doing? Ah, well, he just stole half of fucking Belfast again. He's up in the sky. Yeah, up in the sky. Yeah. Don't know why. He really did not need that pharmacy, but he was like, fuck it. That's mine now. Full pharmacy just up in the sky. Like, that's ridiculous. I know, but you know. Was I in here before? I was in here before. I think it was. I didn't go in here though, did I? Oh my god, is that what I think it is? It is. It's true. Holy shit. Not expecting to grab a cassette tape of True, but there you go. It's a whole lot of fucking diamonds. Oh god, are we in a diamond mine? It just dawned on me. Are we in a fucking diamond mine? Suddenly this is all went very Blood Diamond to me. Oh chat, we've just entered Blood Diamonds. Even though it's not like a movie that Hiroshima referenced, I guess, openly, I guess you could consider that as a fake. I mean, I guess it was just a reality. It wasn't necessarily a movie reference so much as a reality. Oh fuck, okay. Cutscene Jones right here, okay. I guess these next prisoners are just gonna get fucking murked. Straight in, no kissing. It's not the gun I was holding. Oh, okay. No, it's children. Why am I being told to kill children? He's just gonna hand me a diamond. Okay. I ain't going. All of them are handing me diamonds. Cause that's not very cool of you. Hello, Jin. So we keep well because I'm telling you, you're looking well. You're just walking in as like, Cause is like, just murk some children. You've just rated in as like, one of our teammates are like, you should just shoot those children. I hope I said your names correctly. Your name correctly, Giants. If I haven't, I apologize. Is it Jins or Gines? Or is it a completely different third option I didn't consider? I'm very dyslexic. We need to give you a shout out though. Whichever you please. I appreciate that. I'm very, very heavily endowed with dyslexia, so sometimes getting names correctly is a struggle at best. We actually finished that mission. So you still weren't talking about that. You were playing some Phantom Pain as well. Lunar Visitors like, we just finished this mission. We understand that you're about to murk some children, and I didn't plan on murking children. I didn't want to murk the children. Who's like, it's like, Thank you very much for the follow, Luna. You're an absolute sweetheart. Love you dearly for it. You murked them kids? Giants is just like, I murked them kids. Giants is just straight up like, those kids, I didn't think they had enough blood in their lead systems, and he was like, let me just put some blood in their lead systems. You love the alert noise. I'm a big Yakuza fan, and if you can't tell, that is like an homage to like a Yakuza song, obviously used some different audio. I'm a big fan of the Yakuza series. Yakuza fans spotted. 100%. So yeah, Baki Mitai. Yes, exactly. It's an homage to Baki Mitai. Koto no ne no ni no ni. I can't fucking speak or sing Japanese very well, or at all technically, but you know. But yeah, we're gonna murk these kids, I guess. I'm gonna put some blood in their lead systems. Rep kids.
Objective accomplished.
I forgot to unfucking mute the audio for the game. I forgot to unmute the fucking audio for the game. I was wondering. Let me tell you, chat. When I tell you I'm special, I'm fucking special. Oh, it is very much a ghost shirt. The specifically the Michael Myers homage ghost shirt.
Listen, the kids don't get hurt.
I love a bit of Ghost here. One of my favorite bands.
Exit the cave and turn left.
You love Ghost too? Awesome. You have to carry this little shitlin. Of course I am. Am I going to help the kid? Of course I'm going to help the kid. What type of question is that? I really love Ghost and also Sleep Token. I am more of a Ghost fan than a Sleep Token fan. I did enjoy the Take Me Back to Eden album. I haven't listened to the new one much though. Oh, where are they going? Where are they going? Where the fuck are they going?
Boss, if even one of those kids die, the mission's a failure. Be careful.
Why are the kids running the opposite direction? What in the... Hello, D-Dog. Why the fuck do you run so fast? What the fuck? Oh, I have the... So I got the... I can't shoot you right now because the kids are like... Because the kids are being shits. I have the upgrade for advanced mobility.
Only support out there. You need to give them orders. Lead them to the objective area. But they won't hear you if you're too far away from them. Keep that in mind.
Okay, so... need to... sorry, I'm just gonna hyper concentrate. Just trying to make sure I don't fucking lose anyone here. I normally don't fire this many bullets. Where the fuck am I meant to get these children to though? Oh god damn it, okay. Lynn, please remind me to upgrade the bionic arm to make me run fast. Yeah, it's so stupid, but you do get a bionic arm upgrade that then results in you running faster. It is so stupid. I saw it earlier today and I was like, the bionic arm does what? Sorry. It's okay. Got y'all noted down. Lynn does sound like the goat. You know, say a bit later. Old Lynn, goated as fuck. Lynn's goated. Are y'all coming with me, or y'all fucking... Where the fuck are y'all? Why are y'all over there? Why are y'all over there? Come on. What the fuck is that channel point? 1 billion point. I hate Bon Jovi. There's no two ways about it. I fucking hate Bon Jovi. Like, I fucking can't stand him. It's an unattainable challenge point goal, but sometimes we just have to inspire hope. Wait. Y'all fucking wait while I carry fucking Limpy Jim here. Yeah, you okay? There we go. Hey.
Extraction
Go.
arrived at Metabase.
My unobtainable channel point rule is owning my channel. Oh my god, that'd be an incredible YouTube video.
They won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell them to fucking wait now. I also remember Otacon's number for some. You remember Otacon's number from like the first game or the second game or? First game. Oh shit. Okay. There's so many fucking dudes here. And I don't have a lot of suppressor left. In fact, I've got no suppressor left. One for one, 2. Wow. Okay. Holy shit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You saw nothing. Shut up. I'm doing this with the least amount of fucking suppressor, I guess, which is no suppressor. I forgot these children need. That is talent, though, that you remember that. Wait, can I tell them to go? All right, can I tell them to go? They're not giving me a go command, which is interesting. I guess they'll go when I go,
Enemy presence detected.
which is not great because again, the more and more enemies are showing up here, and the less and less of a suppressor I have. You know what they don't realize though?
Looks like they found out the kids escaped.
Yeah, well, you know what they also found out? That they took Tylenol. No, not Tylenol. They took night nurse, chat. They've got night nurse inside them. They've got the sleepy time snoozes. I am so fucking low on ammo though. Okay, y'all coming? Yeah, y'all coming. Cool. I see so many sleep token shirts in Thailand. Really? Are they big in Thailand? I've never seen a sleep tokens until Min mentioned them, and now I see them everywhere. They're a huge band. Like as like metal goes, like they're like a band that has like most certainly like taken over the zeitgeist of the genre. No, you don't. Like they have 100% stolen the zeitgeist of like modern metal sort of attention, I guess is probably the right word I want to use here. Come on. Sleep token is whatever the fuck metal. They're kind of, to me, they feel like an evolution of like a genre of metal. I just don't know how to like fit them. Like the whatever the fuck is just. Wait, what? I just gunned down everyone. See, I'm not as sensible as you are. You're way more sensible than me. I got a kid blown up by accident. Oh my god. What do you mean? Who is trying to eliminate my fucking chopper?
This is B-Quad. No targets remaining. Ending attack run and This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Oh, fuck you, buddy. You wanna fucking go? We'll fucking go then. Fuck you. No one touches my P-Quad. That sounded wrong.
Reinforcements from the south. They're moving to surround you.
Don't worry, kids. I may have just threw that child, but I threw that child for a reason.
Shot bound south. But at least it took that helmet with it.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Children, go! How did they? Why are they children? Why are the children not tell? Why do I not have an option to tell them to go?
Stop. Let's go. P-1 is in hot. Find cover. This is B-Quad. Aborting attack run and heading for nearby LZ. Don't keep.
Enemy
This
presence
is B-Quad.
detected.
On
The
station
map
at
has
LZ.
been
Come on.
updated.
Why are you all stop? These kids are annoying. Hands off P-Quad, buddy. 100%. Get off my P-Quad. Don't even have any rounds.
Caution. Enemy approaching.
They won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
Kill him.
Target extracted. Put the target on the chopper.
I fucking did. Did I have to put all on the chop? Lazy shits. Chat, they all became lazy shits all of a sudden.
Alright, target extracted.
All of a sudden, all of these children got real fucking lazy right as the helicopter came.
Extracted. Anyone else?
This is wild behavior. I was sitting here like, well, you know what? Although I'm curious how you got that kid blown up by accident, sorry. I was so distracted by the mission I forgot to ask, how the fuck did the kid get blown up? Guy, nice meeting you. Left a follow. Oh, appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And again, thank you for your time and thank you for your support and also the trust of your community. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
Target safe.
I can tell you how I was there when it. Please do. I am so curious. The curiosity in me is like festering inside, Lunar. I need to know. I needs to know. Whoa, that's a good margarita. Goddamn.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I like how it's like I've recovered,
Enemy
child.
presence detected. The map has been development project.
I met the requirements for a water pistol. Got an S rank there. That seems ridiculous. Okay, no one's going to be able to stop me, Chad. I'm armed with the absolute most hectic weapon known to warfare. A fucking super soaker. These lads are fucked. I've got a super soaker in play. It's going to be insane. Okay, so Giants basically put a kid down to go gun down the enemies. He was a bit too late to do it when the guy for a frag out to where the kid was. Oh God. Okay, yeah, I can see how that would happen so easily, because there's times where like I've been going into kind of like secure an outpost or a base, and I'm like going in there like thinking to myself like, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go just fucking like doodly, and then capture them all in one go, and I've gotten caught, and then they throw a grenade right beside the people I want to capture and take because they have great stats, and they just get just murked by like a stray grenade. So I can see how that happens because it's happened to me with just normal enemies, never mind children. These kids are like, what the fuck? What is this? And we're like, don't worry, we got you kids. Fucking, it's the Diamond Dogs. It's war for the children. It's not necessary, guys. It's a fucking child. Can you can you not? Why did he do that? He did that. Why did he do that?
What you thinking, boss?
I'm thinking that he's tougher than he looks. A little training, he'll make himself useful.
Never
What?
liked kids. Especially ones with guns.
What? Kaz, what the hell?
See, kid's a natural.
Kaz being Kaz, I guess.
He's no natural. Far from it.
Can we not point guns at I feel very discomforted by this whole sequence. A, can we not point guns at kids? And B, can we also not train kids to be child soldiers?
Noticed on the way in, we've expanded housing. They'll have their own quarters, separate from ours. Won't be counted as staff.
So what, we're running a daycare now?
They'll learn how to read and write. Do basic jobs.
Chance at a real life.
Jesus Christ, I fell asleep and I hear Kaz. What the hell? What a jump scare. Not so that's Miller's got the name Kaz, which is like K-A-Z because he's technically half Japanese. It's like Kazurai or something, or Kaz something, a Kazuka. I need a shower. Like, there was flies flying around me a minute ago. I could use a shower. Fucking Kaz.
Be gone, son!
I have no idea why that person was banned. Let's find out. Spam. Siri bot got them for spam. Okay. Alright, time to get a shower because I'm stinky apparently. I hope you had a good nap though, Kaz. Kaz and Cass. I need to try and just do a better inflection on it. I got a bunch of challenges there. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, cool. Got one for captured armor vehicle. Got one for one more outpost. 20% on the completion rate. Eliminated the gunship. Got another one. Sweet. Got rank A or above. Nice. Got a rank S something for that there. Sweet. There you go. Blood runs deep. Yeah, I'll take that.
Project has been added.
Fantastic. You know what that made me? Fucking tight. I don't know if it made me tight, but it's tight I get. No, right? It's like those things. Like it's like Cass is not the one attacking children that I'm aware of. I'm sure she isn't. That would be wild if she was. Durability, reduced waiting time, and portable ammo up can also be used on animals. But what could it not normally be used on animals? I've used it on animals before. But I'll take the increase of 36 fucking minutes. Oh, you're lucky I am starting to become made of money. What do I? Is there anything else I want to buy? I feel like I need to invest. It's just after what happened to my helicopter during that whole mission there. I feel like I need to invest more in the helicopter. Like I've done some stuff for it, but not as much as probably I need to. I fucking. I just want unlimited suppressor, chat. I just want unlimited suppressor to take me back. Take me back, suppressor. Well, I can literally make a water pistol. This is ridiculous. What is the point? Do I give the kids the water pistol? Do they become water pistol enthusiasts? What the fuck is the point of developing that other than for like heaps and stacks of crack?
Please.
That sounds wild. Aura, just aura. I'm just aura farming on them. Battlefield showers. I mean, when you say that, it makes sense. Like the battlefield does get stinky. It does get stinky, doesn't it? Oh, I was meant to look into the fucking the development of the helicopter. Or farming while using a water pistol. It doesn't even knock them out. It just makes the enemy wet. That's starting to sound worse and worse, as I said. I've got enough for that, so I'm gonna get it. 36 minutes to reduce the dispatch time. You son of a bitch, I'm in. To grind rockets, you know what? Who doesn't want those? Like, who doesn't want to grind rockets? And who also doesn't want 18 minutes to do better rockets? That's wild. What's this? To grind guided missiles? I mean, do we not just get missiles? I don't think I need that much. Don't have enough of the armor plating. The R&D team is just not high enough. Hers. Do we have anything for air-to-air, or is that just the... I mean, we never really got to see what the crack is of air-to-air. Does that do air? No, it does air-to-grind. Do you have anything that's air-to-air? So that's air-to-grind as well. That's just armor. Chad, I feel like our helicopter's not going to be given the opportunities to be the flying aggressive bumblebee it should be. Maybe I should equip water pistols to the aircraft. That could be a thing. I could put water pistols on the aircraft. That could be awesome. What side missions have I got? I said I wasn't going to try and do side missions, but I might need that. You know, I might need that one. I might hold off and do main missions on Sunday. Well, you know, I got a mine clearing one to do, and I got prisoner extraction. How far away is the mine clear? I wish I could also sort by ones that are not are completed. That's fucking miles away. Like, that's miles away. That's wild. But here, how many we got there? See, Africa's a bit different. Where like I can go to Africa and kind of sprint easily across the whole Serengeti of it all, but Afghanistan's kind of one I have to pop in and out of, like a Demon's Whisper on a cold winter's night, you know? Because, like, the driving on that there, the driving in Afghanistan's
Staff assigned.
fucking hectic. Right, you know what? We'll do some side jobbies. I was like, I'm not going to do any side jobbies, and then suddenly it's just like the urge inside me to do a wee side jobby is just it's just literally festered inside of me, chat. I'm festering at this point.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
It's a real wild shame though that like that's going to take fucking 40 minutes to develop a or maybe it's 20 minutes, something like that, to develop faster deployment.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
It's not the slowest to begin with, to be fair. But I want P-Quad capable of nuking a small town in like seconds. I want that thing to be like a Black Hawk helicopter, just doing criminal shit to my enemies, you know? Just blows in, just absolutely riddles the whole place, and then picks me up and is like, we're going to Denmark, and I'm like, why the fuck are we going to Denmark? Gonna get giants, and we follow back on the old Twitter while I got a little chance here. One good turn always deserves another. Folks, if you've been in here and you're part of my community, not over and give giants a wee follow, I encourage you to do so, because when they come in and absolutely share love, or any streamer for that matter shares love, just does a little raid and kind of adds a bit of positivity to the time, or to the space, always worth just a wee follow back, just to kind of show that same amount of love back. I also follow on X because why not? I appreciate that, Luna. I'm going to give you a little fallback in a second here once I deploy my my silly ass over to this minefield. That's not that far away. Why are they putting minefields that close? That is insane. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to be mindful of that minefield, but I appreciate it. I don't tweet as much as I used to, but I need to get back on my shit. I do post a hell of a lot more on TikTok these days, because who doesn't, as well as like YouTube and even Instagram now, and I need to kind of update my socials to include my new Instagram account, which is PVG clips, because as some of my colleagues in the pajama party would say, I'm a professional yapper, and I yap like fuck. And I've been recently doing, like, the last month or two, well, I say 3 months, I'd say, been doing videos, like news-style videos, and they're kind of in a short-form format, trying to give you the facts and opinion. You can get in and out the door without gumming up your fucking feed for 4 hours at a time when you don't need that there. A quick minute and a half, here's the facts, here's the news, here's my opinion, bam. So I've been doing shit like that there on YouTube and TikTok and now Instagram and stuff. So you want to check that out. It's PVG on both YouTube and TikTok, and it's PVG clips on Instagram. So if you want to see short form content like that there, it's all about that noise over there. Hopefully Twitch doesn't go, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't be anywhere else. And I'm like, no, at Twitch I do, but just not streaming. I do stream in those other places, but Twitch I'm not streaming there. Stop it. Okay, so there's a minefield over here, right? There's a minefield here, and these boys are just like, we're just gonna stand in front of the minefield like a silly bitch. I actually used to stream, but I stopped because of college, so I moderate giant stream now. What were you? What was your games you played, Luna? Or were you more of like a just chatting streamer? Like, what was the vibe over there? I imagine it was an immaculate vibe, but what were you vibing with? And not dubious toys. Not even, I wouldn't call them dubious toys. Toys that are used in privacy. Because I heard that the kids these days, because I'm an old man, the kids call their recreational toys vibes these days. Used to play Devil May Cry series. It's such a good series. Such a good series. We went for a full play for a Devil May Cry this year. Such a good series. My guy, you need to fall down to Funky Town, please. Thank you. I'm an old man, if you haven't noticed. My guy, no. What do you mean you're still awake? He'll sleep in a second. I'm gonna go over and deal with this. See you, man.
Guard post captured.
But yeah, I'm an old man these days. I'm closer to 40 than I was last year, and that means I'm pretty damn close to 40 now. So I've definitely entered the old man territory. What the fuck is he mines though? Oh, they're all right in front of my ass. Okay. Oh shit, they really are just in front of my ass. I don't need the box. I need this. Okay, so you can just see them lighting up. Try and get in here and get some free lead. The Devil May Cry series. We played through all of that this year. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like we done the whole shebang at the start of the year. And had an absolute cracking time with it. The only time we didn't have a cracking time, Luna, which you probably would understand, is the second game, because oh boy, that second game, oh boy, oh boy. Have yet to finish free on stream. I assume that means you finished free in your private time though, right? It's like that's a game you played off stream then, right? Or is it more of a case of like you've never played them before and you're going through them all for the first time? Maybe that's an interesting one. You're a little bit playful. That there's like, maybe I have, maybe I haven't, and I'm like, okay, you've got my attention. You got my attention. I mean, you had my attention earlier, but you got my attention. I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued now. Is it actually the case, or is it actually a first playthrough? I actually finished like after Nevin off screen. After Nevan off screen. Wait, the Nevan, the fucking guitar weapon? The guitar? So like off stream, you haven't done the full game. You've just, my interpretation of that there is you've just picked up Nevan, the weapon. You haven't gone further than that, or am I still highly misinterpreting that? Because the curiosity's catching up to me like a cat.
This is Sequan. On station at LC.
I'm gonna cover my fucking slipper gets caught in the door. Work that one out. I haven't got further after Nevan, but I had planned to continue. That's awesome. That's awesome. Are you planning to go back to streaming at some point soon, or not even soon, but in general, Luna? Because I would love to give a follow then, because I'm going to give, obviously I need to give Gines a follow, because again, I can't encourage other people to follow and not do the same. I need to be sensible about that. But have you any intentions to go back to streaming yourself soon? Or not even soon, just in general, because I would love to see what your interpretation or how you feel about the series as it goes on if you continue playing it. Yes, I plan to get back in December. That's fantastic. I dropped you a wee follow there, I believe. If I hit the button correctly on your channel, you should have got a follow. If not, I'll have to go back and do it again. Because I'd love to see what you think of it. Because obviously, oh, for fuck's sake, there's another one. Cursor extraction up there. Eliminate the... I was just there! Chad, I was just there!
Select a landing zone.
They got heavy fucking infantry. Alright, let's go back and fuck these fuckers up. I believe I just followed you though. And I would love to see how that playthrough goes for you. Because it's one of those ones where it is such a it's such a great series, and that series is it's like one of those ones where there's some highs and there's some lows, and obviously, you know, I would consider the second game a bit of a low. The fourth game I think is really good, but it is a bit kind of, I don't want to get into too many spoiler things with it, but you'll know yourself when you play it. And then the fifth one was just fantastic. Wait, I remember now, I was rage quitting the boss after Neva and the guy with the wings. Oh, I like DMC2 only for Lucia, really. Lucia's stuff's good. She's like got like only like 13 missions if I remember correctly, compared to like Dante's 22 or 20. But yeah, so the guy with the wings, yes, I know who you're on about now. And he is a pain in the ass. You're not wrong. Lucia is my personal favorite for her own story. Yeah, because she has like what feels like was a more like fleshed out reasoning for being like just in that game, for being in the game. Like I get that they obviously had to have like Dante in the game, right? Because it's a fucking Devil May Cry game. But I agree in the sense that like she felt like a more like her story felt more interesting and more unique. And also there was less fluff in her levels. Like it's one of those ones where there was so much fluff in Dante's campaign that it was kind of annoying after a while. Where I do kind of appreciate that there was just not so much fluff in hers and you got to kind of just enjoy. 1 second, chat, I'm getting called. Apologies about that. For context, chatters, if you're new here, I want to let you know that I'm a full-time carer, and as a result, I do get called away from time to time for shit like that. It's very frustrating. In this scenario, they paused the TV, and we're like, why is the TV paused? And I'm like, well, because you paused the TV. It's kind of elementary in that sense. Did that get into him? I want there so bad to be a DMC6. I feel like they will bring a DMC6 out. And I think reason why is because the DMC show on Netflix done so fucking well that I think it's caused a bit of a resurgence in like the popularity of the game. These guys are in a bit of a weird position because they can't be stunned traditionally or easily, and so trying to take care of them becomes a problem. And also, for some reason, my snake has decided to go backwards. That's not a euphemism. I assure you, I'm not trying to be, like I'm crude. Like I'll not try and lie to you. I make crude remarks in relation to games, and just because I'm a crude person, I will talk. I'm very sex positive in that sense, but like I wasn't trying to do an innuendo there. But for some reason, my snake has went backwards. But we pulled it off. I realized that I kind of need to approach these people from a standpoint of... He's an anaconda. Did I go backwards? I realized I kind of need to take the highest point person and then go after the others, because these guys are heavily armored. So taking them out, not an easy thing to do. As you saw, my tranks just don't get into them. I can't, like, their whole armor is just designed to be untrankable. So I have to then be a little bit more coy and a little bit more directly in their face with it. But yeah, I'm a full-time carer, so as a full-time carer, I have to, you know, provide care to the folks I'm looking after.
He's coming too.
But it's one of those ones where I get pulled away for some of the stupidest shit, like some of the most unnecessary shit, because my folks who I take care of have gotten to that point where like they just know I'm here, so instead of actually applying themselves in a meaningful way, if a problem happens, they're like, I'll just call him from upstairs to come down and look at it, which is kind of frustrating, because at that point it's kind of like, you know, it's a TV. If it doesn't work, the worst case scenario you can do is that you can just literally turn it off and back on again. Like, why do you need to have me come down and look at it? There we go. Got them. Did he just shoot my dog? They shot my dog.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
There we go. Sorted. Right, we'll do another pickup, and hopefully that is those missions done. Your phone randomly froze. What the fuck? That is strange. Why? Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's that's just sort of doing this back to normal. Oh god. Okay. Staff management, please. It's normal now. What the fuck? Yeah, that's really strange.
Staff assigned.
That's strange. But yeah, I feel like there's definitely DMC6 on the way. The Netflix anime was stupidly popular for good reason. You have a tendency to make stuff glitch, but damn, I know a few people like that, and like they just have the worst luck with tech. But yeah, like DMC6, fucking right. Did you watch the anime, by the way, Luna? Did you ever get into it? I'm Mantis IRL, Jake. Oh my god. Are you telling me you have psychic connections of things? Are you letting me know that you can interconnect with things and feed off their emotion? What dog barking about? I did, yes, but it didn't continue because oh, did Lady piss you off that much? Like, they do kind of character assassinate Lady in the anime, that's true. Like, as a character, Lady does have probably the stankiest adaptation of it all. Like, bordering on just filth. Not like filth, but like just real cruddy, you know? It's just like, holy shit. How did you make her this unlikable? Like, she's a bit standoffish and free, but like y'all managed to make her so stanky.
Fleet
Exactly, like, yeah.
has been added.
Do I still have things being... I do, so the Fulton's being worked on. No. Oh, it's all helicopter stuff, right? But yeah, like, they managed to, like... They managed to do some real character assassination with Lady for some reason. Right, I got like a prisoner extraction to do, which is like fine. I can do that easy enough.
Please select a landing zone.
Right inside there. Okay, holy fuck. But yeah, they full on did that. Now, like, I get this, like, it had put a lot of people off. I would say if you can get back to it, she improves by the end of it, and I would say that that anime by the end is incredible. It's like Marvel, they didn't play the games prior to the series. That's the thing. They did and they didn't. And I get why they did what they did with it, because it's a hard... Like, when I look at adaptations like that there, I do think to myself, like, okay, right, this kind of doesn't necessarily play into what we know to be the ebb and actual flow of this game's, like, lore. But I get why they've done this, because holy shit, you can't really make the game's story be one-to-one with an anime, otherwise you'll have a very, very, very predictable and sometimes hurly paced anime. Oh my god, Panda coming in with the hottest of raid action. And Panda, you keeping well? Because I'm telling you, you're looking well. Wait, why the fuck did I land right inside of a... Oh, I did. I landed right inside their zone, didn't I? Let's get Panda a shout out here. I think I'm lacking mods today, so I have to play some Marvel Rivals. Very nice. I kind of like DMC, and I think the reboot DMC is it's like a different universe. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's one of those things where, like, the DMC stuff, like the reboot, definitely different universe, right? Who the hell? What in the stinky inky? Oh, we sleep. We sleep now. Stop putting a laser in my eye, you freak! Who and where? Oh, there. Give me more godads. It's all good. It's all good. There's a prisoner here, right? Fucking landed into sniper, fucking wolf. Late raid. Hey, who you keeping well? Cause let me tell you, who you're looking well. You're looking fantastic today. Okay, I just got shot right in the bum there. And in the face. Okay, right, well, Like, fuck you, buddy. I'm gonna show you what I can do. Watch this, chat. He thinks he's so fucking cool. But I'm cooler, even though I got stabbed. That's why I have my dog. It's like, you wanna stab me? My dog will stab you back. You look amazing today, sir. Just like that. I look like crud today. Just wanted to say before I need to go. That's all good. Who you need to go? You need to go. I look like crud today. I have to be out of the I have to be up at John Bacon's at 9 o'clock to watch a new movie tonight. Oh my god. Okay, well. Oh, you're too kind, man. You're too kind. I'm in deep need of a shower, honestly. But I'm just not going to have enough time tonight to do it. But he's like, you gotta come to mind. I've got that new movie from the same guy, done Barbarian. I was like, what is this? He's like, it's called Weapons. I'm like, alright. So I'm going to be watching that movie called Weapons tonight. I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful week so far, Panda. I hope that everything is... I hope you got a great weekend ahead of you. I know you got a great holiday ahead of you, but I hope you had a good week and a great weekend ahead of you, though. Oh, I have Weapons. I need to watch it too. So that's going to be what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm going to be watching Weapons. I really enjoyed Barbarian. I thought Barbarian was, like, as a movie goes, very, very, very interesting. And I liked the kind of subversion of what I thought it was going to be that kind of played out. So, like, if you haven't watched Barbarian, I recommend it.
Roger.
We can jazz a bit rough, but I'm getting for it. Well, I'm sorry it was rough, dude. I'm sorry it was rough. Hopefully the weekend can give you a bit of reprieve from it. Have a lovely time, who. But yeah, Luna, it's one of those ones where, like, yeah, I kind of look at those two games as, like, separate universes, right? Like, I look at, like, the original mainline DMC as a very separate universe from DMC itself, like Devil May Cry versus DMC. I feel like the Ninja Fury's, like, DMC has some of the best combat in those game series, but oh boy, do I not like the characterization of Dante, because I think that he is a weird, silly, try-hard, like, edgelord who takes himself way too seriously. And, like, I know that the original Dante is also a bit fucking try-hardy and a little bit, like, stupid and corny in some ways, but I like the fact that the original Dante does not take himself seriously, where, like, Ninja Fury's DMC, that Dante fucking acting like his shit don't stink fucking grits me. I need to grill some crumpets, so I'll leave your stream. Sorry, not a problem. You get yourself some delicious crumpets, Panda. Thank you very much for trusting your wonderful community with myself as you go get yourself some crumpets. You also have Together you need to watch. You can check out Together as well. Where the hell is my helicopter? I did call it, right? Like, I'm not insane about this. I did call it, right? Also, do I have any base facilities I can set up? No, I'm missing... As always, I'm missing fuel. Always need fuel. I need to go sleep. It's nearly 2 a.m. Oh, you... Oh god, I guess if you're 5 hours ahead... Well, not 5 hours. That is 6 hours ahead of... No. 7 hours ahead of me. You must be... somewhere in Asia, I guess. So, not a problem. You go look after yourself and you go, like, rest. A.m. Asia or Australia? I'm inclined to think Asia, though.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
But yes, you have a great time. It's Asia. Ah, fair. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, you go rest. You go look after yourself, Lunar. Thank you very much for stopping by, the follow, the kind conversation, and all the good vibes. I just hope you look after yourself and have a wonderful rest of your night. So, Chad, I will be, like, I will be kind of wrapping up a little closer to maybe 8:30 tonight, 8:30, just to kind of, because I got to get ready to go and do things with Mr. John Bacon tonight, which were ad hoc things that weren't planned ahead of time, so now I'm having to just scramble and get things in and out and shake it all about, you know?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Oh, I did not mean to click that. Holy shit. Right, that...
Updated.
Don't fucking up... What do you mean updated? Do you mean you just gave me more for Afghanistan? You son of a bitch, you did. What did you give me? Another prisoner extraction. They're so fucking adamant about, like, making you redo the extractions.
Please select a landing zone.
Like, they're not hard, but it's also just like, Jesus, why?
Deploying.
Oh, that's a lot of fucking comments. I think that's an Afrikaans. I don't know what the fuck that language is, but it doesn't look English. It looked like a weird mix of Dutch and English. It looked like Afrikaans. Apologies, just, you know. Just checking my notifications chat, sorry. One of the fucking comments on my TikTok, it looked like it was mixing like English and like other words that I just did not recognize. And I know like Afrikaans is kind of like a mixture of like Dutch and fucking, I don't know if it's English but something else. But it looked odd because like it just can you see it's like, let me see if I can get, because it's in a comment section on TikTok, it's a little bit difficult, but let me see if I can try and get it for you. Got it here. I'm just gonna get it sent over to you. Also, hey Hunter. I hope you keep well, because I'm gonna tell you you're looking well. I need to get off this thing for season back.
Be careful down there, boss.
I'm being abducted at 9 o'clock, sweetheart, to watch a movie. Hi, sorry, I'm here. It's all good. It's all good. I just DM'd you out there. I'm being abducted at 9 to watch a movie. The movie is Weapons. So, same person that made Barbarian. So I'm kind of keen because I really enjoyed Barbarian. I wasn't like sure how I was gonna like feel about Barbarian, and I watched it, and by the end I was like, oh, that movie was good. That movie was weird, but good weird. You don't think it's Afrikaans? What would it be then? See the way it's kind of like mixing English and something else? And like I don't think it's like, you know, I don't know what to think it is actually, you know? It was just odd to me. Right, might as well just get a scope of the whole area here. That is a good looking lad right there. That is a decoy if I ever saw one. Trying to figure that's fair.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
See what I mean though with like the weird, like it's just kind of the way it mixes language a little bit. I'm not sure how to parse it out, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you very much, Mila. I'm hoping I do. I just can't. There's a part of me wish he had asked me like to do it tomorrow, because like I haven't had time to shower today, and like I was going to shower tomorrow, so I feel a little stinky, you know, when you just like you've been asked to go out and you're like, well, but no, I don't feel like I'm presentable as a person, and I'm kind of like go shower, but then I wouldn't be able to stream, and also if I shower it'll take me like a few hours for my hair to dry because I don't have a hairdryer. You got the water pistol in the house? You know what? I see what you're doing there, Cass. I see what you're doing there. I appreciate it, Hunter. I appreciate it, sweetheart. Thank you.
Leave the rest to us.
The words of English just horribly spelled. Okay, so it's just someone who's... Because, like, I was looking at that and I'm like, that looks like a different language. That doesn't look like English. Instead of like waiting for your hair to do Viking braids, I am not that talented with hair. You overestimate how well I can do things, Cass, and I appreciate. What do you mean failed? Someone shoot my fucking extraction? Oh, you didn't, buddy. You just destroyed my balloon. Fuck you, buddy. Who did that? Kurwa.
You gotta extract him.
But you have a lot more confidence in my abilities than I actually have. That's hilarious. D-Dog, I love you, but you're literally in the way by standing there. One in the legs. I said one in the legs. Oh, they got fucking fire fuel resources there. I'll take that while I'm at it. I do enjoy my new version of the pistol. They put another radar dish up the little bastards. I sent you a translation from English to English. Oh, look at that a second, sweetheart. Also, that's hilarious. I've translated it from English to English. Get yourself a boy that does that for you, chat.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Convert English to English. Is he wounded or can I just extract him Fulton style? Fulton style it is. Right, while I can, I'll just hit the pause button there. How are we looky loo? Okay, yeah, I agree with what they've said. I just don't agree with how they've said it because they didn't say it in English that I could read.
Side op completed. Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at the nether base.
Is the dog far away? It is. Sweet. What? Where?
The targets.
I love how I was like,
Close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
again, my money is on a Dutchie that can't spell. Oh, that's interesting. Sounds like burn. Oh my god. Okay, you saw it, chat. That had like direct sight on target and still didn't hit him the first time. Okay, I didn't know I could climb up that, but that's news to me. That's intriguing. But all of their bodies belong to me. That sounded way gayer than maybe I thought it was going to sound. It's okay, being is cute. Oh god. Okay, that was in his face and it apparently wasn't. Chad, all of these men belong to me. I'm a bit of a man grabber. Hard to not be cute when you're played by Tom Hardy. That's fair. That is fair. Tom Hardy making all the boys hard. Precision on that one.
Outpost captured.
Apparently I captured the outpost, which means I get to own them all now.
The map has been updated.
Is that a teapot? Were they enjoying tea? They fucking were.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Also, for good measure, this is now my gun. Like, how fucking dare you have that level of anti-air emplacement? Fuck you, it's mine now. Maybe it's a coffee pot? Yeah. You might be right about that, actually. Anything in here? No. Oh, there's a diamond. Let's say, why'd they put me through the effort of like opening that? There's nothing in there. Is there anything in here other than the guy that I saved? Like sometimes you get fuel resources or something. Like that moment, like in that main mission about, you know, 20 minutes ago where I straight up murdered those children. Just like, haha, kids in a cage, time to shoot them. There's a bunch of diamonds in the mud behind them. Oh, you know what? I should steal that truck.
Clouds approaching.
Can I? Ah, I can't. Okay. Those kids were holding out on you. Probably a good thing you shot them. Untrustworthy. Exactly. That D-Dog is annoying me sometimes. Why is D-Dog annoying you? Always getting in the... Oh, when you're trying to like line up shots and stuff, it's getting in your way? I'm shocked that some of the folks that are in our chat right now were just straight up chill with me killing kids there. And no backlash to it at all. No anger. No, John, why did that happen? Look, I'm tired. That's okay. I feel like for visibility's sake, for folks who weren't here, I didn't actually kill kids. Snake shoots the bucket behind him in the cutscene to allude to killing him, to you know, confuse the person that gave him the job, and does not kill the kids. So I wasn't just straight up committing child murder, that I was slightly joking, but I was kind of like expecting people to push back on it. I guess people are too tired or don't care. They're like, ah, fuck it, John. If you killed kids, we'll go with it. Just go kill some kids then. One of the children was named Bucket, and he shot the hell out of him. Oh god. I did see that. Fucked up to do that to Bucket. Kill some other kids. My chat's unhinged and I love yous for it. Player from the East though, but like here, Player from the East, is it one of those situations where you're like trying to do something and then D-Dog or DD's is kind of like, what if I stand in front of you? Because I feel like that's like the average dog owner experience. You go to do something and then your dog's like, but what if I was here too? This looks like a group activity, like some group activities that I used to hit that should never have been group activities, was using the toilet. I had multiple dogs, and it was just like, I'm gonna use the toilet, and he's like, sweet, I'm coming with. I'm like, no, and then he would like scratch the door, and then like, I'm using the toilet, and he's like, I don't care, I'm gonna sit at the door now, so that if anyone tries to come in while you're doing this, I'll get them for you. And I'm sitting here thinking, I love his encouragement, and I love his protection, but the door locks. The door locks.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Like, he was so committed to making sure no one like ganked me while I was shitting that he was like, I'm gonna ruin you if you come in here. PVG chat be like, guess what I have in my backyard. Oh my god. Oh my god. I always try to save us from drowning when screaming when we're having showers. That's adorable. That's adorable. So because I'm committing to like a movie night tonight, I'm just going to do some side ops. I said I wasn't going to do side ops, and then I got the call to do a movie, and I'm like, fuck. That changes things.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Central Africa.
I do have upgraded versions. Give me them, please.
Deploying.
33 aborted, 19 aborted fetuses, 33 aborted fetuses, even better. It's a lot of aborted fetuses. Chat, why have you got specifically 33 aborted fetuses in your back garden? No one got me, Hunter got me, oh my god. It was shrapnel from the explosion he faced in the helicopter at the start of the game, and they couldn't remove it because it you know, and it plays into like an in-game mechanic where like the more you kill, the more you start looking like a demon, and the shrapnel grows and your features become more demonic. Boss needs a shower or the bees will fly on his head. It's happened earlier where that happened, where bees were flying on my head. If I can find some running water, I might be okay. But yeah, I'm definitely covered in the blood of my enemies and probably the blood of myself, honestly. Toilet. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, isn't it? So it's like a weird gameplay mechanic where it's like, the whole idea is that like when you listen to some of the tapes and stuff, and some of like the narrative, like I should be listening to tips right now because I've got like a bunch sitting here, but he talks about in some aspects of becoming a demon, which is kind of like, you know, just kind of colorful language regarding like his presence in areas that he operates in, because the way he's able to like operate and comes in and disrupts and destroys, and it plays into that little bit of like a self-defining trait of his own, but then also in a gameplay standpoint also like plays into how like directly like directly like, you know, lethal you are. Where I opt in for like a more possible non-lethal playstyle. If I was just constantly like fuck it, Merktown fucking Destination U, I would be like turning slowly into a demon.
Uranium mines that are in operation, like in Niger, Namibia, South
Niger?
Africa. Why go to an abandoned mine to scrape up whatever's left and ship it out in mass quantities without refining it? They were transporting that yellow cake too, which would suggest they have the technology to refine uranium. Anyway, that about sums it up. Unfortunately, the analysis of that yellow cake is taking a little longer. I'll let you know when it's done.
I think in the context of the episode, Cartman has the features this fetus to sell to them. Something to do with the stem cell research in the episode where Kenny gets cancer. Oh yeah, there is like, yeah, it makes sense because like stem cell research does come from fetuses, right?
The map has been updated.
And people are a little bit fucking. We've not watched a single episode, that's fair. I know it's not necessarily your thing. I see that they did have to stop the rerun of the Charlie Kirk episode because, well, you know, Charlie Kirk went and got himself killed.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Like one of the rare times that they, Trey and Matt Parker have went, yeah, maybe we won't do reruns of this episode for a while because, you know, shit went down. Fuck man, we can't have shit. They'll probably be back again soon. Like, they probably just kind of like, while the climate's a bit spicy, we'll probably hold off. Like, I personally wouldn't have stopped it, but I can understand that they probably get, like, pressure from, you know... Trying to remember, like, not studio heads, channel heads and stuff. Show him more attack than the fuckers on milk. Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not. I know you're not saying he deserves tact. But yeah.
You gotta extract him.
Matt and Trey are an interesting enigma. I've never had anything against them, but they are a very interesting enigma when it comes to like their sensibilities. Like, I know nothing about their politics, but they do seem like two of the people who literally don't care who the fuck you are. Right, left, in between, centrist or not, they just take the piss out of every fucking thing.
Subject on board.
They are probably, like, in a world where people talk about equal opportunities like fucking comedy and insults and stuff, they are truly the front runners of equal opportunity comedy and insults.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board.
Is that even gonna get him? But yeah, I did see that they were like, yeah, we've been asked to not put a rerun of this on anytime soon. And I'm like, yeah, I can see how your channel head would be like no to that, because for some reason y'all have decided to fucking pedestal this man, and I don't know why.
You gotta extract him.
Am I actually getting him? I'll know in a second, I guess. In the meantime... Yeah, I did. If anything, though, I am kind of interested to see if they have to rework their next episode, because I understand as well that they're not doing weekly episodes anymore, and they're kind of been doing episodes like a few weeks at a time, like they've went outside of their normal release schedule calendar. And it's like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Like, normally you'd be doing like week to week stuff because you're like, as a show, you're incredibly on the ball with like sort of on the nose reactionary sort of like episodes that actually are relevant to the week, never mind like to the year, like some shows would be when they're considered like quite, you know, modern in their history and stuff. These motherfuckers were like on the ball the week of something happening. And now that they don't necessarily they don't pressure themselves to have content out on the week. I am curious to see if they have had to like update future episodes, because like I believe Cartman's whole character was Charlie Kirk at one point. Like they kind of just turned Cartman into Charlie Kirk to take the piss out of Charlie Kirk. So I'm wondering how the fuck do they like change Cartman now to not be Charlie Kirk? Like, do they straight up fucking just write it off as like a phase for him, or do they do that thing? And they might do this. Like, for all I know, they might do this. Big Boss runs like T-Rex in this game. It kind of does. It kind of does. Apologies, I'm trying to figure out a way to pronounce your name, by the way. I'm very dyslexic, and your name is just a bit of a challenge for me. I'm not sure how to go about saying it. Is there like I think it was more of an amalgam of like right-wing grifters. Oh yeah, it was like an amalgam of right-wing grifters, but like he also was very much like stylized and presented with like the the rhetoric and the style and the delivery of Charlie Kirk. Like they pretty much modeled his expression, his sayings, and his delivery, and then the scenarios they put him in the episode off of Charlie Kirk. So I'm wondering, do they do the thing? Because, like, South Park ain't above doing this. And I'm wondering, do they do that thing where they have Cartman almost get assassinated and be really fucking on the nose with it, and then that triggers him to not be, like, a right-wing grifter anymore? Like, do they do it like that? Because, like, fucking South Park are not fucking, like, shy about doing something like that, It's okay, you can call me Karsh for simplicity. Am I saying that, sir? Karsh or Karsh or Karish? Again, I apologize. I'm fucking dyslexic, so sometimes saying words and names is a challenge, and I'm trying not to be rude. But you're not wrong. He's got a little TX run.
Extraction arrived.
A wonderful person came in and raided me earlier called Giants. Saw the speed in which my boss runs, and he's like, why does your boss run so fast? Like, I upgraded the arm and now he runs fast. It's okay, I understand. The first one felt correct. Karsh? That's cool. Not a problem. Karsh then, but yeah, he has a little TX run. He's super speedy now though, because I've got the arm that makes him run faster. Work that out. He got an arm upgrade that made him run faster. But yeah, like I'm kind of curious to see what South Park do with that at that point, because like, Overspawn, you're not wrong. He kind of was like an amalgamation of the whole grift in general. Maybe his arm slider. That's actually really logical. Fucking Hunter coming here with his just fucking wrinkly big brain. Just like, John, I've got you. Here you go. And I'm like, I love you. Not ew to that. Do you mean ew to the wrinkly big brain? Oh, wrinkly. Yeah, but you're not smooth brain. You're wrinkly brain, so you're very smart. It's an upgrade to his legs. His punch will become stronger. You know what, Karsh? It might be the case. He might get incredible punching abilities by just upgrading his legs. Why am I still like... Hey, Ratina. You all keeping well? Because I'm telling you, you're looking well. You're looking fantastic today. Upgrade his cock to make him better at public speaking. You know what? If he was inclined to have confidence issues with the size of his penis, upgrading it might give him an overall confidence boost. We can't rule that out. Like, like some people do derive their confidence from their own genitalia for some reason or another, just human nature. That actually feels like it could be rooted in reality. Not too bad, Rhett. It's great to see you though. Yeah, you're happy the long week's over. Well, I'm happy that you're at least in a better place now after a long week. Oh, I don't have any suppressors.
Enemy presence detected.
I was about to go in loud there, not realize I didn't have any suppressors, so I'm going to have to get a wee suppressor. Pet the dog. But yeah,
Supply drop complete.
oh, I just realized that's going to drop on top of my head if I'm not careful. For context, chat, by the way, I do have to like go and do stuff in an hour, so it's not the longest stream tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make up for a lack of the stream quality over the weekend, because I don't know if I'm out tonight. Does he want to give me my tomorrow back? Because usually I hang out with him on Saturday, but you never know. He might still go, let's hang out tomorrow as well, because he does that sometimes. So I don't know if I'll like make up for the lack of how long of a stream today by tomorrow, but I'll definitely be back on Sunday though. I think confidence is in your mind. There's no physical/beauty external confidence boosters, but I've seen some people, blind people, who are confident and play piano really well. I guess more when I was talking about confidence, Karsh, it's more sort of like just confidence in themselves. Like some people do derive confidence from their looks. Like you're not wrong that confidence is in the mind, right? But I know that I do understand that some people derive boosts of confidence or, or a negation of their confidence purely from how they are perceived or how they think they look. So like, while you're 100% right in the mind stuff, I would say there's an element in there that definitely plays into the reality of like, of how you perceive how others perceive you, like in that way, and that in a sense would affect your confidence, if that makes sense. I understand everyone has different psychology, yeah. It's obviously a mental thing, but the feeling good is about one's body plays a part in affecting that, yeah. So it's one of those things where like, I could see someone who was like, oh no, my penis is not to what I would like it to be, and then suddenly they got a better, they got an enhancement, that they felt like their genitalia was enhanced in such a way, might improve their overall confidence. I could imagine that. I could see that. You know, make them feel more comfortable in their own bodies, and as a result, give them a confidence boost, so to speak. How many fucking tanks is in this area? It usually does when people are in that situation IRL. That makes sense, yeah, 100%. So, we're looking for basically, boss's genitalia, upgrade to give him the confidence boost, I guess. Along with his punching power upgraded for his legs. Now that I've gotten rid of those fucking tanks though, I feel a little bit more confident with fucking Sniper Jones over there.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Can you please get up that little bit of a hill? You know what? Oh, I was so gonna fucking, like... That was in the face and then it wasn't. Hug time! A whole lot of hug. And there we go. CQC. I did not mean to use that. I don't want to use this. I'm trying to steal this, man.
Caution.
I was trying to go in quiet. I didn't want to go in necessarily too loud. I was worried the CQC for would have made him too loud. Material. You know what? Yes. We'll do that one because I could be using those materials. I need as much materials as I can get. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry you had a bit of a tougher week, Retina, but why do I call it Retina like it's red? But I hope you have a lovely weekend planned. Hopefully a weekend allows you to relax and kind of be good to yourself and just, you know, fucking chill. I'm not saying it needs to fit the into prescribed beauty standards, by the way. Those, oh yeah, 100%. I understand where you're coming from, Hunter. 150,000%. If you're insecure, others will take notice. Learn to accept yourself despite your shortcomings. There's an element out there. I guess it's one of those things where like some people do tend to like acknowledge or like, you know, perceive your lack of self-worth and confidence, and some pieces of shit then will obviously, like, you know, take advantage of that or treat you differently because of that. You're not wrong about that. And see, that's where I come in and I offer my phenomenal service chat, right? It's get rigged. And when I say get rigged is that when you fuck with someone or they fuck with you and you need them to be fucked with, I come with the very sturdy garden rake and I attack them with a garden rake. And as I do it, I shout the phrase, "Get rigged, you fuck." Twitch, I need you to understand that was sarcasm. Please do not be fucking actioning on me for sarcasm. It wasn't an incitement of violence. I'm talking about a garden tool, for fuck's sake. Some students are not organized, but I've spoken to them, and because they're so weak in English, they panic. So I had to manage that. Oh, I'm sorry, Red. That must have been a fucking stressful thing to try and manage. It must have been really stressful to manage. I'm so sorry, Red. It's a consensual raking, yeah. They're consenting to be an asshole, and I'm consenting to introducing them to a rake. You know? Now you've managed to make it sound non-con again. I didn't mean to. And I was trying to help. I'm sorry. Where the fuck's the door to that place? Oh, it's right there. See, I'll be like this. Dun 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 dun. Rick. I just showed you a prime example of how I'm going to do it, Chad. I'm going to crawl into their window, garden tool in hand, ready for a good time.
Where are your friends?
Apparently there's a highly skilled soldier here. I feel bad for them. Some of them had shit English teachers in primary, so it made them learn like fucking vegetables until 6th grade. And then they're in secondary school. Oh, so they weren't being given like the appropriate amount of like knowledge and appropriate amount of fucking development in the language until later. That's fucked up.
He's coming too. Roger that.
I'm also a data scientist trainer in India. Oh shit, really? Data science? That's fucking cool. And I had some students with poor English, so I taught them in Hindi and English mixed. Oh, so you kind of like incorporated English into the actual instructions to try and like get them more acclimatized to it. That's cool. That's really cool, Karsh. So many people in the chat here teaching up a storm. Apparently I've still got tapes to go through. Keep forgetting.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We finally finished analyzing that yellow cake Cypher was moving.
They were analyzing that yellow cake, chat. Little do they know, it's just lemon cake. There's a prisoner extraction up here. Why can't I?
As well as traces of organic matter. What's interesting is the composition of these impurities. When we checked them against the impurities found in the copper ore, it was clear the yellow cake didn't come from Shinkalobwe, meaning they went to the trouble of mining 2 sources of uranium, then transported them together in different states.
Red velvet cake is better than yellow cake. I mean, I would be inclined to eat red velvet cake before I'd eat yellow cake. That's for sure. Mainly for those folks who don't know, because yellow cake's uranium, and it would poison you.
Highly enriched uranium. If they could mass produce,
So the red velvet's probably the better shot.
away from a gun barrel type nuclear bomb. But uranium enrichment requires advanced technology and a
But it's different game for smaller kids, and I totally understand. Yeah, that's 100% true. Like, depending on like the age of the individual you're trying to train, 100%. That's good. I sometimes L1 in the classroom. Some people use L1 in class and understand that everyone learns differently. Yeah.
After caving to international pressure, but rumors persist that it's continued.
L1 being the mother tongue. Yeah, yeah. Why not both? I mean, red velvet cake for my tummy. Yellow cake for my enrichment and weapons needs, I guess. Just not my stomach. My dumbass was picturing pound cake. No, you're grand. It's understandable. Like, a lot of people, when they hear yellow cake, don't think that it's uranium. It's basically an unrefined, unenriched uranium. But in the right quantities, it can be enriched. And as part of said enrichment can be used to create, like, nuclear weapons. Give uranium. I'm not giving you uranium, sweetheart. I love you, but you're not getting uranium. Pound cake. That sounded, in my mind, so much more filthy than intended. Yellow cake for sparkling white teeth. Oh my god. Red, I don't know how to interpret that after the thing I just said. Do you mean the dessert, or do you mean the slightly more... Oh no, I don't want white teeth, like some sort of American half joke. Oh my god. The dessert, that's fair. I've never had the dessert of pound cake.
They'd be getting trace amounts of uranium.
I am not dirty. That is fine, Rhett. That's why I didn't want to insinuate that it was maybe the more
Very efficient way of obtaining it.
cruder interpretation.
How would they enrich it at its destination?
Normal processor can make nuclear uranium. You require a crazy expensive lab. Oh, 100%. Like enriching yellow cake uranium? Yeah, like you're gonna need like what, like multi-millions in equipment just to do that?
It's possible.
Sometimes. So is it sometimes you're dirty, or is it sometimes you want pound cake? Lemon pound cake is awesome. See, now I want pound cake. Good thing I'm not a normal person. I'm not even a person. Uranium cake time. Hunter just doesn't care. Hunter wants that uranium cake. I do find like uranium glass cool looking, especially when you get the UV light and you shine on it, and it's like, oh shit, that stuff glows like fuck. Looks cool as fuck. I had a feeling uranium fever was gonna come up. Oh shit, there's an enemy. Uranium cake over Uranus cake? I was about to say urinal cake there and misinterpret that wildly. What the hell is Uranus cake though? I also don't want a urinal cake, that's for sure. Urinal cake sounds like a delicacy. For piss enjoyers, I guess so. For the average water sports enjoyer, yeah. Is that wolf eating that man? Oh, it's a coyote. It's my coyote now. How are the missions going, boss? We're doing some side stuff because I have to go watch a movie later. Zero, and so I done the mission where I shot the kids. I was like, I done the mission was like, fuck those stupid kids. And so we just left off there. I was hoping to do more like solid missions today, but with just like the time constraints and stuff on like my availability, I was like, I'll just maybe do one or two and then some side stuff. I thought I was going to spend the whole time doing main missions, and then, you know, priorities change given the nature of what I have to do. If you have a piss kink, sure. Yeah, piss kink for urinal cakes. Oh, you got a mug with eyeballs on it? I need to see the mug. Unless you're talking about your face, because of course your face has eyeballs. But I would love to see the mug though. Beat the shit out of it. Yo, I walked into that mine shaft, Zero, and I whipped out my gun and I just started unloading lead in them. I started putting blood in their lead stream. 7 eyeballs though? Well, I'm still curious. That sounds very Cthulhu in some ways. Not the right way.
Marker placed.
Marker
removed. Marker removed. Marker placed.
Oh yeah, today I watched an episode of Malcolm Middle with my students. Today, they liked it, but they're giggling at the inappropriate jokes. Oh my sweet summer child, do you think that's inappropriate? I'm curious now to what the inappropriate jokes were. Ooh, I think I just got sent a picture of the eyeballs. Oh, that is a very cute mug. That is a very cute mug. I like it. I like it a lot. Don't. What's I take out your right out and about in the city today then, Hunter? Or maybe it was a local find. You're like, ooh, I'll have that. Oh, you ordered it online. Very nice, very nice. Oh, you're buying some bedding that was on sale. Ooh, very nice as well. Is that an airport? Have I been to the airport yet? I don't think I've been to the airport yet. It just dawned on me, is this whole area new to me? Or have I just been looking at it from a different... How many many zones are there in Africa we can go to? So that is inappropriate. Wait, the one episode mom teacher were talking and the teacher had her best friend is the Sharhead. Oh, I guess that's a little bit, you know, lewd. It was mid-looking, but so cheap. So, well, I mean, you know what? Sometimes you just need good reliable betting. So that is inappropriate, I guess, but it went over everyone's head. Probably just as well for their age. They don't need to know about that advanced technique of Sharheads until they're older. An implication of female masturbation is more than you usually get. Yeah. Oh, the rating for the show is 7 and older? I don't even need a car. Look how fast I run. Like, yeah, how many African areas is there in the game chat? I feel like I've... I feel like I've never been down here before, but it feels like I should have. Good doggy indeed. But yeah. They don't need to know about those advanced Sharhead techniques until they're a little bit older. I'm thinking of watching the first episode of Supernatural for Halloween. Ooh, that'd be cool. I am trying to get games for Halloween. I've got Kronos. I've got the casting of Frank Stone. And I want to say I will either have Silent Hill F or Hell Is Us. Hopefully. Just if I'm lucky in the distribution and they send me them is the main thing. So I'm kind of waiting to see how that pans out.
The map has been updated.
Did you hear Fatal Frame 2? Really? Fatal Frame 2?
That's the target.
That's wild. Not against it, but I hadn't heard anything. Was that announced today on like the Switch or the Nintendo fucking Direct today, or your most favorite game ever is Ghost of Tsushima? Are you getting ready for Ghost of Yotei then, Karsh? I am absolutely stoked for some Yotei. I loved Tsushima, so I want some of that Yotei inside me. Don't worry, my sweet summer child. I'm gonna take you off to Choki land. You saw it on your Twitter feed? That's interesting.
Where are your friends?
I wonder if it'll come to... I wonder if it'll also come to
Has been updated.
other consoles and PC. Yeah, that's amazing. I also liked Ghost of Yotei. Yeah, I'm gonna be buying Ghost of Yotei, but I have to, as part of my Halloween month celebrations and the keep the October a bit scary, a bit creepy. We're gonna be playing horror games. So I know Yotei comes out in October. I'm probably gonna hold off until after October to play it. Unless I get through those games first and then I'll hit it up. Yeah, Yotei will be on PlayStation first. These armored fellas are not going to make this easy for me. Especially when they're like lingering together so closely. They just announced it in non-Nintendo Direct is all. I'm intrigued to see if it comes out for other consoles because I have no intention of buying a Switch 2 currently. And with the bullshit that Nintendo is currently pulling regarding the bullshit Nintendo's pulling regarding like patent law and fucking trying to sue people regarding it has kind of put just a fucking very like nuclear bitter pill in my mouth for them. They're on my shit list currently. It's on Steam already? Holy shit, okay. So those two fellas are kind of right up on each other, which makes this a bit of a more challenging situation. So what I'm going to do is... Ah! Shit! 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 I think I pulled it off, chat. Barely, but I just did. Said there was a blueprint in here, motherfucker. Where?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Marker placed. Marker removed. Extraction arrived at Moby-Base. You have arrived at your destination.
I have no idea what that blueprint's for. Love you some rural Japan horror. Is that what you're going to be doing, that Fatal Frame action then? Just for you getting your rural Japan horror in with that? I think Nintendo's one of the worst console. I have the Switch 1 OLED and the console has slow old hardware. Only a few good games like Legend of Zelda. Yeah, no, their hardware's always been, for the last few years, way behind in comparison to like other consoles and stuff. I've just gotten so like grievously pissed off at them because I don't know if people are aware. I kind of covered it in like a YouTube, TikTok, Instagram video. I want to say yesterday. Basically what they've done is that they've engaged in... Oh yeah, that's known by everyone. Just in case some folks are unaware. They engaged in litigation against the Palworld developers last year. And... You... What? Oh, like you mixture of YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So they engaged in litigation with the developers of Palworld. And their litigation's all primed on the idea that there is actually a breach of patents in regards to video game design. Problem is that Nintendo didn't actually have those patents in place at the time of the litigation being filed, and only for the course of the litigation have they filed the patents for the actual systems that they plan on suing, that they planned on, but that they are suing the Palworld developer over. Now, I'm not a big fan of, personally, when it comes to... I'm not a big fan of Palworld. Couldn't give a fuck about the game. Wasn't really for me. But I do have a disgust and a distaste for the normalization and the sort of rationalization that you can open litigation on someone and then based on the basis of something that you don't own or have, and then as a result pursue said patent after litigation has been filed and is in process, and then act on said patents even though the litigation existed before the patents did. That is bullshit. Are we the baddies? I think Nintendo don't care about being the baddies. I do not ship Pokemon X Palworld. I will never have them. Palworld's characters are different. So the thing is that it's not about the characters, Karsh. Initially, the first patent they put in for last year, which didn't really work for them, was that they wanted to try and patent the idea that that basically capturing creature in spheric objects. They wanted to patent that. That wasn't a strong enough case for them to go after Palworld. So, through the litigation to secure even more, they've also tried to patent the concept of the idea of summoning creatures to fight other creatures in order to then go after Palworld with that as well. Now, the problem with that is that is a concept not unique onto Pokemon. In fact, if we're looking at video games here, Final Fantasy did that before them in the 1980s, when Final Fantasy, as part of their combat system, allowed you to summon essentially creatures such as Ifrit and other gods to fight your enemies, thus being a situation where you summon a creature to fight another creature, and it's in a prominent amount of games, and is a core crux of many games, including the Monster Hunter Stories games. The problem there is that their patent is so stupidly vague that it affects video game systems across many decades, and the fact that they are now saying that should be the sole ownership of said patent is ridiculous, considering those systems have existed for decades without a patent, and also the way they are going about the securing of said patents while pursuing litigation without the patents in place in the first place, while they get the patents and then try to use said patents post the actual like filing of said litigation in a retroactive way, is setting an awful precedent for how companies could use patents in the future. Now, even worse is that this is a failure on the US Patent Office, because the US Patent Office has ratified the patents for the use of the US, which is stupid, because again, when it comes to that stuff, they should not be allowing that. It should be an illegal act. It needs to be stricken down. It shouldn't have got this far. Litigation is expensive enough that Nintendo should focus on the quality hardware and good games instead of burning cash in litigation. They have more cash than they have like sense. They're unbelievably lucrative. See, during the Wii, they sold enough Wiis that it was actually like determined that Nintendo could operate at a loss for the next 100 years just off the raw Wii sales they had, because they earned so much money off of the Wii cycle. Never mind the Switch or the Wii U or the Switch 2. They earned so much money during the cycle of the Wii that that was basically confirmed that they could operate at a loss for 100 years and never have to worry about going out of business. Now, with that said, operating with that in mind, you don't want to do that as a business, so they've of course increased their profit margins with Switch as well, as that sold even better than the Wii. So that would never happen. They've got cash to burn, but it's more about how they're going about the litigation pisses me off. Also, see how good their subscription plan is. There's PS Plus and Xbox deals, great deals. Subscriptions only for older retro games. Yeah, it's a stupid subscription service. It's in fucking WoW. So have fun fighting Blizzard. Yeah, it's in Blizzard as well. So it's in Nintendo's stupid patent would cover a Blizzard game as well. It would cover like a bunch of PC games. It covers so many games. It's so stupid. It covers so many different games. It covers Persona, which is another massive game as well. Like, good luck fighting Sega and Atlas on that one. It covers Dragon Quest. It covers so many different games. It's so stupid. Even though they have a lot of cash, it does not mean you compromise the operations or quality. Any cash loss is an opportunity for a lot. Yeah, but so this is the thing: is that like, instead of like trying to make their games better, they're just trying to silence the competition, because at that point, if you get rid of your competition, you realistically don't have like a need to make a better game. Like, there's no point in making the better game at that point, because who are you really competing against in the space? Like, you pretty much wall off all of the actual like ground at that point, and because you have the monopoly in that space, what incentive is it for you to make a better game? Because theoretically you're the only game in town. They're trying to make a monopoly, yeah. So it's fucking insane. What time is it? I don't know if I have time for a mission. What's the next main mission? Because I've done all of the side ops.
Please select a mission.
On the trail, this is a bit of a big one. Like, that's a 17. That's a 170,000 GMP one, which is going to be a big mission. I don't think I have time for that, which is unfortunate. Which is very unfortunate. I really need that though, I think. Do I need the anesthesia specialist? No, I need the suppressor specialist. I'm just gonna double check here. Cybernetic specialist, drug developer. Botanist. I think I got most of them. So yeah, it's one of those ones where it's a fucking shit show. Like it's a fucking shit show because like what they've done is a complete breach of everything they're meant to be doing. Like they shouldn't be given access to those it's literally to those patents because they've been accessed in such a way that feels deeply illegal or deeply like, I don't know how to phrase it, but like, when you do stuff in business that feels like an unfair practice, it feels like there's some sort of breach that's happened that's been massively overlooked. And I'm hoping when it comes to litigation in trial and Pal World goes, I'm hoping Pal Wars lawyers point out is like, they only got these patents during our litigation process. How do you keep this enforced when these patents were only secured during the point of litigation? But I don't think this is the right approach to them getting Monopoly. They could just purchase the rights of Pal World or the company and it would be cheaper for them long term. So the reason why they can't do that is because I think Microsoft might actually be funding the Pal World guys. I think Microsoft actually has a stake in the Pal World developer. I need to double check that actually, but I'm near sure that Microsoft has a operating interest in the Pal World developer. It's Pocket Pair. Yeah, so Microsoft started working with Pocket Pair to bring the game to their systems. Now, it's not like a direct ownership, but Microsoft is very keen to have a Pokemon style game on their hardware, and I could see them getting involved just to make sure that their Pokemon style game is not stripped away from their systems and from their environment. They should just not be allowed to have a fucking monopoly. Oh, 100% agree. 100% agree. Could not argue any more in favor than that. Like, 100% agree with you there. But it is fucking insane that this is what is happening and what has happened. So Nintendo's kind of on my shit list at the minute, in all honesty. Chat, I might have to wrap it up for the night a little bit early. Reason why is just time constraints. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I do have to go and spend a bit of time with John Bacon. A little bit later, we're going to watch a new movie, so we're going to be all over that noise. And otherwise, I would stay up. I'd be live for another like 5 hours, probably not 5 hours, but close to. If you have enjoyed the stream, though, right? I want to thank you for coming by and start hanging out with us. If you have enjoyed the stream, I'm going to encourage you to hit the follow button if you're on Twitch, or subscribe in other places or follow in other places if you're watching there. Thank you, Karsh. I appreciate it. You make sure you look after yourself, Hunter, if you're EP. But if you have enjoyed the stream, make sure you follow, that way you don't miss out when live stream goes live. I'll be back on Sunday around the same time, so I usually start around Ireland time, usually about 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'll be back on Sunday at the latest, and then we'll be doing more live stream action and playing more Metal Gear then. Hopefully we can try and advance further into the game. I wanted to, again, thank you very much for the follow, Karsh. I wanted to do more just missions today, like main missions. And I was hoping to maybe try and get like mission 24, 25 today, but again, just the time we have available today cut short, and so as a result, not going to be able to do that there. I will try and with purpose then on Sunday to have Sunday just more front loaded with main missions and try and get those done and dusted then and try and prioritize them. But chat, I'm going to love yous. I'm going to leave yous. Is there any of our friends currently live? Can I throw yous over to some kind souls? Because we're leaving early today. yes, we got Missy. So our friend Missy is currently live doing some Resident Evil 3. So I'm going to freeze over to Missy. As always, I would encourage you, if you are going to be joining us into the raid, to ensure that you just make sure that you are, as always, being polite and kind, and you know, all of that good stuff. Missy's a friend of ours, so we always want to treat those folks with respect, or anyone you go into raid, try and treat them with respect. But I'm going to free over to her. She says she's playing Resident Evil 3. She's playing fucking Destiny. I'm going to have to let her know that her fucking titles or game fucking thing's wrong. But anyway, folks, I'm going to love you. I'm going to leave you. If I'm lucky, I'll see you on the next stream. Have a good one. Peace.